Washington has rejected those inquiries, according to Schefter. I think we also saw Jason Lock on Forward tweet within the last 24 hours that it's only a matter of time before the Skins trade Williams. Of course, Trent's 31. He's only played in all 16 games in a season twice since his first 2 Pro Bowl years in 2020. 4 times, including 2000, when he only played in 10 games. And, of course, he underwent a procedure to remove a growth from his scalp in the spring.
But there haven't been many seasons where he's missed that many games. Like you're pointing the 110-game season. Like for the most part, it's missed a game or two.
He's missed 2 games 4 times, right? Which is 14 out of 16 is what it is. But he's clearly their best player on the offensive line. I'd say he's one of their top 2 or 3 players, if he's not the best player on the roster.
The only guy who was in the top 100.
The question is who budges first.
Yeah.
That's the
Who's going to blink?
I don't see – I don't know. I don't see either side blinking
if
at this point.
If I had to guess, I would say it would be Trent blinks before the Redskins blink. I think he's going to be there week 1.
Maybe he's going to turn down $700K a week, but maybe he's steadfast.
Yeah, it's just fascinating to see how it all plays out. I'm just getting more and more the sense that this is going to be prolonged. And eventually, I think the Redskins, are going to be moved by a trade offer.
Yeah, I don't think it ends before the season.
Definitely not. I happen to agree with you. Of course, we touched on Stewart Cravens. I am Susie. Is that his name on Twitter? He tweeted yesterday a series of 5 or 6 tweets, something to the effect of kind of alluding that he's got a case going on with the Skins. He says, 2 years later, and I'm still fighting the Skins on something they've continued to do countless times, which is why the best left tackle of the game refused to play for them now. Same reason I left. Mishandled injuries and withheld information. All evidence points to them being guilty. And then he goes on and on.
He's just not credible because, he was all over the place when he was here with the Redskins. He was going to come back to camp, and then the next day he was gone.
Right.
And then the Redskins are playing out there, and he doesn't go to the game, and the next day he's at, USC's game.
Well, he's alluding to some sort of case. Must be some sort of grievance they have going on. I will continue to fight this case, and as the Skins continue to call countless irrelevant witnesses to buy time and hopefully wait me out from their due fate, I will not settle no matter how much the Skins drag their feet on this. They know they're guilty. And he goes on and on. So he's obviously alluding to some sort of court case that's going on. Some sort of grievance between he and the Redskins. So,
but again, he's not the most credible person.
For sure.
And he's taking to Twitter, tweeting all the stuff. I don't think he necessarily has some sort of inside information on Trent Williams. He's just assuming that their situations are similar.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're correct. I think he's assuming their situations are similar.
I mean, who would you believe, knowing the Redskins?
Actually, this one. From what I read, there was certain procedures that they followed, and he believes he's owed money, but according to what I read and the rules, they stand on they don't owe him the money.
Well, no, I'm saying who do you believe in the Redskins in the Trent Williams situation?
Probably Trent. I think I side more towards Trent is more credible than Stewart Cravens.
Who I believe with. I haven't heard Trent Williams speak.
What's your gut instinct?
My gut instinct is he's going to miss a couple games.
No, what's your gut instinct on whether or not the Redskins were straightforward and handled whatever medical situation he had properly? I don't think they did.
Oh, I believe they botched the medical situation.
We've heard way too many stories about that.
Just look at all the guys who've been banged up over the last 2 seasons.
I mean,
something's wrong there.
Doctors can misdiagnose things. That happens all the time. I think it's an unfortunate situation. But the Redskins organization, the front office, I don't think it's their fault that there was maybe a misdiagnosis by doctors.
JP, someone's at fault. Come on. Use your head.
The doctors.
All right, give me the Trent Williams nugget.
So Trent Williams, I guess, told ESPN's Josina Anderson.
Trent did?
No, sorry. About Trent Williams, Adrian Peterson told Josina Anderson a couple of things.
All right.
He said, since day one at camp, you notice his absence is impacting us tremendously. You go from not having to worry about the blind side at all to having to chip on that side, add a tight end there, which changes what you do. I think it's making Dwayne Haskins have to think more, not process things as calmly. Matter of fact, I think it's impacting all of our quarterbacks. Guys are coming off the edge in practice right there on the quarterback and the running back. It's been a struggle. So Trent Williams. And then she asked him, if Trent Williams' mind can be changed once it's made up about his future with the Redskins. Adrian Peterson said no. And then he added, he's the best and most athletic left tackle in the game, and I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back. And I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't.
I mean,
So he has
come on.
nothing.
It's Adrian Peterson. That guy, the worst money guy in the world.
By the way,
We're
you
talking
were
about
right,
Adrian
Trav. It's
Peterson.
such a non-story.
There's just nothing there.
That's such a
There's nothing there.
You know what? That's a typical 9:50 a.m. story.
Although he is reinforcing what we saw with
But
our
they
own
miss him?
eyes, that they miss Trent
well,
Williams.
duh. Anybody with the 2050
That's not a
vision
news
can see that.
bulletin. They miss Trent Williams.
Right.
I'm telling you.
And that does change the offense if you are indeed having to bring over a tight end to that side constantly, have a running back chip on that side. Obviously, that's why early in the show when we talked about this, the stories coming out, Adam Schefter putting out that teams are talking to the Redskins about trades. Redskins say they don't want to trade him. Is that I actually think his leverage increases the longer he sits out because they're going to see what's obvious that they need him.
All right, here's the question. If he comes back, is he going to come back simply because he caves? Or is he going to come back because there's some sort of compromise and they tweak his money a little bit?
I think there will be a little tweak.
A little tweak will be enough.
Like, he's not going to – I don't think he comes back if nothing is done. I think they either
if they're
trade
adamant
him,
and they do nothing.
I think, yeah. I don't know. It's a good question.
I think they probably give him a little sugar restructure.
But they're not going to give him, as Jason said, another
No.
year on the deal
No.
and make it $50 million
You
guaranteed.
can't extend a 31-year-old that's injury prone out a few more years.
They're
I
not
wouldn't
doing
see
it.
that.
They're just not doing it.
Well, you can if your left tackle sucks and your top two quarterbacks get hurt.
That is true.
That's what I'm a guarantee you Trent's going, come on, let's have a couple injuries here.
He might
Get my
be.
leverage way up.
Never know what he's doing. What's
don't
Trent
know.
Williams
Good
doing
question.
right now as we speak? 9:52:04. He's sleeping.
Chilling. Yeah.
Paying a
Well,
car
'cause
note.
I heard he was in L.A.
I bet
so,
he's eating a
6:52.
silly breakfast.
No,
but he
he's
might
still,
be working out in
he's
L.A.
still sleeping. Yeah.
I have him with like 5 egg omelet and like 7 strips of bacon.
Oh, yeah. He's a big eater.
Yes. Big one.
He's a big eater. You got him.
Well,
you can't,
yeah, I mean, he weighs 315.